Elise called Zach, but he didn't pick up. Elise dialed Chloe's number, and she picked up right away. "Hey, Elise, what's going on?" Elise smiled. She appreciated that Chloe was still willing to talk to her after she'd signed the divorce papers. It was possible that Zach and his father hadn't told her yet. "Someone just beat up Delaney and sent a photo to my phone. What happened?" "She went out drinking and stayed out late. Apparently someone knocked her unconscious on the way home. She even brought a bodyguard and they were knocked unconscious too. It's unbelievable." Elise's eyes widened. She had a bad feeling about this. "Did you call the police?" "Zach did, but the police don't know who did it. The surveillance cameras in the bar's parking lot were disabled when Delaney was attacked." "Have you been to see her?" "Don't worry, Zach hasn't visited her. He was busy." "Okay, thanks for letting me know. We'll talk soon." Elise hung up the call and was about to settle in for coffee when her phone began to ring again. Elise looked down at the caller ID and saw the call was from Zach. "Elise, is everything okay? Looks like I missed a call from you." "Yeah. Did you see that someone beat up Delaney earlier? I got a text with a photo of her face. She looked really rough. It was awful." "Yes, and I think I know who it was. It's that Jonathan guy you're always muttering about. I know it." "Jonathan is dead. I showed you his grave." Zach didn't respond right away, and his silence was driving Elise mad. She hung up the phone angrily. Zach glanced at his phone. Elise had hung up on him. He didn't want to provoke her further by making any more accusations without proof. A week later, Zach asked Elise if they could meet and talk. She was surprised when he asked to meet her at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, rather than one of their usual meeting spots. "Why are we meeting here?" "We haven't spoken in a few days. Are you hungry at all?" "I could eat." Zach led her to the museum's rooftop cafe. Once they had placed their orders, Elise got up to go into the bathroom and ran into Delaney. She grabbed Elise and dragged her inside a stall. "You paid someone to beat me up! This must be your fault!" Elise raised her hands in surrender. "I didn't! If I wanted to beat you up, I would do it myself. What happened to you is scary. I wouldn't wish it on anyone." "Are you here with Zach?" "Yes, he asked me to meet him here." "I just don't get it. I thought everything would be different once you signed the agreement, but it feels the same." "I honestly thought the same thing." Bam! Elise's nonchalant attitude infuriated Delaney, and she kicked Elise. Elise stumbled backwards, and she felt someone catch her from behind. Elise smelled the familiar male scent of spearmint and wood smoke, and realized that Zach was the one who caught her. Delaney was furious. Once again, Zach was fussing over Elise and completely ignoring her. "I didn't mean to kick Elise, Zach. My shoes were feeling uncomfortable and I just kicked my foot out. I definitely didn't want to hurt her. Please believe me." "I'm not blind, Delaney. There's no way you just randomly hurt your foot and kicked Elise." "Zach, why don't you believe me?" Delaney was going to say more, but was cut off by the arrival of a new person to the scene.
"Delaney, where have you been?"
Delaney turned around and paled when she saw her father approach. She didn't want him to know that she'd kicked Elise. "I was just going to the bathroom, Dad." Delaney's father noticed Zach and Elise.
"Zach? I didn't expect to see you here."
"It's good to see you. You might want to take care of Delaney. She's attacked Elise for the second time in a row." Delaney began to sob. "Why are you blaming me, Zach? Elise was obviously the one who hired my attacker. Do you not care about me at all?" Zach lost his patience with Delaney and looked worriedly down at Elise.
"Come on, let's go back to the museum."
Elise nodded and followed Zach out of the cafe back down to the main museum. Delaney's father watched them go with a strange look on his face. He hugged Delaney close and tugged her back with him to the cafe. Once seated, Delaney's father turned to her.
"What are you thinking? You're making yourself look crazy and losing your credibility.
Zach is supposed to love me. She actually signed the divorce agreement, and now he ignores me more than ever. Elise acts all high and mighty, but I'm positive she's the one who hired attackers to come after me. Delaney's father reached across the table and squeezed her hand.
If Elise is the one hiring attackers, hire an investigator and prove it was her. Don't accuse her without evidence.
Delaney sniffled and wiped her tears. That's not a bad idea.
Of course it's not. I do wonder, though, is Elise taking a lot of money in the divorce?
I don't think so. Why?
You've always said that Elise is broke. Hiring multiple people to attack you would get expensive. Hire that investigator, but be prepared for the idea that Elise might not be the one behind this.
Delaney frowned. Her dad had a point. She needed to find out before anything worse could happen.
Hi, I'm Elise. Want to know my story? Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of After the Divorce. Now,